host to Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016. There's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara.
What did you just say, nigga?
And we're ready.
I'm gonna play this dude in Madden. I'll be back. What's good, Ty?
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I don't got no fucking left tackle still, so I don't got no fucking, yeah. Been hurt for like 5 weeks. Why the fuck is Jimmy G in the fucking game?
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
I need to check my game. Nah, fuck that. I am using Cole. I don't know why he went in the lineup. I think it's because I did best. I think I generated best lineup by accident.
Oh, did you get sent last week?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why Jimmy G wanted to play this week.
Wow. Probably good because if I would, they only got Pearson. I think Cole would have played the probably.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. McDonald. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
To throw on 2nd down. McDonald, he'll get this into the hands of Mostert. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Open man is born. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Out of the gun, McDonald. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Niners 7, Packers 0. Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
On the return, the Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That's good for 28 yards. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
No gain on the...
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
That was a low point.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Flushed out right. Now look
that.
out, Rodgers lost the football.
You have to delete feed up because I got scared of that shit.
And they will take over at the 29-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. He's brought down. The Packer fans, and not to mention members of this defense, likely hoping to forget what Mostert did to Green Bay in the NFC title game last year. 29 carries, 220 yards,
I got him the other day. I
and
didn't
an
realize how many
NFL
fucking
postseason
times he had.
record-tying 4 touchdown runs. Now an option play, and he'll keep it. Get this one across the 45.
Cole fumbled 3. I forgot Cole fumbled 3 times.
There, first down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game. And all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Throwing on first down. McDonald steps away to his left. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. I think you'd agree that looked like the right call from up here.
No doubt about it. What everyone has to understand is that the officials are going to be right on the play each and every time. You may not like the call, but they're usually spot on.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Here's Mostert. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, McDonald eluding the pressure right.
So late.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
At the 19-yard line.
2nd and 8 coming from the 19. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
3rd down and 9.
Here's McDonald to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big
I thought that was like a roughing the passer or some shit.
Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, P.I. gives them the first.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
Just didn't block. It just ran past him.
McDonald's pass.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on third down.
3rd and 10.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That pick hurts a little extra because it was third down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
That's what you call a rookie mistake.
On the keeper.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. That'll be caught by Kupp. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46.
The ball carrier.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Second quarter.
Richard!
59 remaining.
Yeah.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to
Acrobat.
Jonathan Coachman. Have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Excellent play there on third down. Give them 25 yards. On first down, Rodgers. He sets up the screen to Jones.
Oh, my God.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
They ran that one well. And not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
There's that boy, Nick.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Nick Bosa in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones.
Oh, my God. Jesus Christ. Tackle him? Yo,
and they'll get
get
him
some
down
tackling
right about the 20.
The
49ers
fuck is we
now
done?
going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So on now for the Packers is their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And Crosby missed it. No good. Wide to the left.
Are you shitting me right now?
Well, we looked at
I wasn't even paying attention. I was just glinting at my phone for a second. Just expecting the 3 to go up. What the fuck even happened? How the fuck did he rough the kicker, bro?
You did it. I had to.
So now then the penalties got him set up with a 1st and goal. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Now a timeout signal for
Yeah.
they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
And goal.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout called. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field.
You force a fumble, and then you get it back.
A 42-yard attempt. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. So we've reached intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
Oh my God, tackling. Have them in the fucking backfield.
They still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. From the 30 on second down, Rodgers dancing to his left. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Working from the gun, Rodgers. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Richard Sherman, a Pro Bowler a year ago, had a pick 6 in the season opener last season against Tampa Bay, and he delivers again with a return for a touchdown.
Sorry, what fucking happened? Line I got my from the kicker too. Shit, niggas fucking ran into him.
There is a flag.
He brushed him from the shoulder pad.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now Rodgers to try again after the pick 6. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And
this game is weird.
Incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. They'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. He'll get this to Lazard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones.
Oh my God.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A
I've
gain
seen
of
this in
13,
there.
it's a 1st down.
Gain of 13 yards. 1st down.
Throwing is Rodgers. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
Complete.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Sherman on the tackle. A gain of 11 on the
False start there. That will set the offense back 5 yards.
Brandon, the lineman certainly flinched there before the snap. A good call.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Rodgers now to throw. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Aaron Jones.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on,
he literally came into this game with 1 down. He needed to get his guy in the
its
third.
will.
That shit's stupid. Javon Kinlaw.
On 2nd down and 4, Rodgers
Defense.
to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL,
Nick.
they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end,
No
it looks
fucking
like they'll force a
thank you. Right,
field
run
goal
away.
attempt.
I swear to God, if I
And
get
the
another.
13-year man puts it
Listen to
through.
kick there.
And a 2nd field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
It's not like you're going negative on them,
I was.
Sounds like you're
I
thinking
know.
the 3 is just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So
Well, here's
George
the deal.
Kittle.
Getting the 3 is good.
This
Obviously,
is
you
the
want to
last
get on a
fucking
14-point
person.
drive, you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
So the hold on special teams backs him up all the way inside the 15 to start. On 1st down, McDonald. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Back now here in Santa Clara. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. And a nice pickup as this one gets them to the 10-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 14.
Yeah. I had a chance to get a star, and I was playing fucking. I forgot who I was playing, but I played somebody, and he got everything, but he threw a pick. I threw a pick earlier because he had a bad throw, and that shit, I was so pissed. He had a great game, 300 yards, like 4 touchdowns, and still threw a pick.
That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A big play there as they get the conversion.
And it wasn't even, it was like an animation pick. It was like I threw it up to George Kittle. And I was expecting him to either catch it or just like at least block it down. And he got a pick off of it. I'm like, how the fuck is he just moss George Kittle like he's a bitch? Yeah.
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Well, I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
He's going to fire one corner of the end zone. Kendrick Bourne, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
That one brought back a few nightmares because when a quarterback gets outside of the pocket, your job as a defensive back, make sure you stay as deep as the deepest receiver and not let anyone leak behind you for a big play. A nice job there having discipline and not letting them connect on that pass.
To throw again, McDonald. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they control the blocking.
Cole. Ah!
The outside linebacker to give it
I didn't realize it was coming.
I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game. Of course, that was
Ain't no way.
a pass as he popped it
That's
forward. Funny. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. McDonald escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. McDonald sets to throw. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he lost the football. And the
I went to slide. Oh, how the fuck did he get out of here? Ain't no fucking way this game's about to fuck me like this.
And now look at him go.
It just fucked me out of rubber just now.
10. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they forced the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect.
Oh, my God.
They wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They
I
don't get it.
not know
And
it was
failure
going
to
to
convert
fucking
and tie the
man
game.
to
Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point.
Jesus
You're still
Christ,
down
Cole.
1. What's the sense?
Every game you make me
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. It's got to be priority number one because margin for error is starting to slip away.
Like people just be getting hurt on the dumbest shit. Like, what the fuck did you do in that play?
Positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Looking to throw on second.
And then fucking, oh my god.
Incomplete.
That's back in the fucking game.
And it's third down.
Jesus
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
The Niners on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. McDonald. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And he's going to have the Niners first down as they're able to get the third down
fucking
conversion.
injured.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Mostert a first down carry. This will wind up only getting him a couple. And it'll bring up second down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Here's Mostert, toss left side. Room to run again. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
And 9.
This is Mostert. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running
block, kiddo.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it and do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you got to feel good about your chances.
Taking it about the 1. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Over 1st and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw is Rodgers. Flushed out right. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down. Rodgers to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Second and 6.
Back to throw, Rodgers. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Solomon Thomas in there to make the sack on what will be the final act in this ball. Always tell us, we want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, but when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your home after a win like that.
So for San Francisco, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, the perfect season was apparently not meant to be as they drop to 7-1. And they'll